investing in your marriage. In our most of our recent marriages today, or marital homes today, most of them do not invest in their marriage. It's either the husband to the wife is investing his time and his money in another woman out there, or the woman in question is also investing her time and money in another man out there, leaving the foundation that God has given to them to dwell in desecrated. So what next after the marriage, after the ceremony, after inviting everybody to come to your wedding ceremony? What next? The foundation that God gave to you, the home, the kingdom at which you and your second body came together to build. What next? Are you going to allow it to suffer? And that is why God has given me this topic to teach: investing in your marriage. There are so many investments you can make to solidify your marriage, your home, your kingdom, the foundation in question. So many investments. Now, one of the 5 things that you can do, the 5 investments you can make to solidify your home, your marital home, is 1, finance. In every marriage needs financial strength. I said it before, I said marriage is not an easy task. Marriage is not cheap. Marriage is very, very expensive. It is one of the most expensive things to venture into. So for you to go into a successful marriage or have a successful marriage, you must have a financial foundation. You must have that financial strength. Marriage is a company which needs a lot of finance to run it. You don't just jump into marriage where you don't have the financial strength, the financial capability. That Satan will toy with you. He will invade you if you don't have that money, that capacity to run it. So number 1 thing is the finance. As you are preparing for marriage, even in the relationship, you must set aside the financial base. Is key, is very, very important. Don't venture into marriage where you don't have money, where you don't have the financial base. There is difference between having money and the financial base. Having money is money that you can use to feed yourself 3 square meal in a day. But there are so many things that the marriage requires financially, which require you to build that financial foundation first before venturing into marriage. So as you're preparing to go into that marriage, from the relationship stage, also prepare the foundation base. It's very, very key and important. The second one is love. You must love willingly. You don't love with condition attached. When God created Adam and made Eve, and he brought Eve before Adam loved Eve willingly. He said, "This is the bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh." As he said, "It shall be called a woman." And because he knew that is his second image. Okay? So in the terms of loving, in the terms of financial strength, let me tell you something. Especially for ladies that are waiting for men who have made money to come their way. Let me tell you, the moment you find out that your second image has come for you, and you are fully convinced, spiritually and physically, and say, "This is my second image," and if you discover that your second image does not have money, what do? If you are the one that have the financial strength, go ahead with the marriage. No matter how much you invest, you will recoup it back in 100-fold, because you are the light that shining upon his life. So therefore, the ladies in question, when you have money, take care of your partner. Make sure the marriage in question hold. The moment you discover that, yeah, this is the one that God has sent to me, this is my the second image, the image that God took me from. What do? If you are the one that has the financial strength, because it doesn't really matter whether the man or the woman, because the both is one flesh. So invest in the marriage, either man or woman. So love is willingly, without condition attachment. Before God created us, He already loved us. He already seen us spiritually before He made us. And as I say, let's make man in our own image and likeness. And after which He made us. He created a man. And He still loves us till tomorrow without condition attachment. So in your marriage, learn to love willingly, with wholeheartedness, without condition attachment. Attention. Attention is one thing that is needed in marriage. Attention. You must give your marriage 100% adequate attention. Attention and love goes hand in hand. Learn to give the marriage 100% attention. Checking on your partners, both parties, the man and the woman, checking on each other. You are traveling to a country or another city that would last for like 3 or 4 months trip. What do? Take your partner to along your side, along with you. You don't travel and leave your marriage unattended to. That is where Satan comes in to portray that marriage. So what do? Always give 100% attention. Do not allow Satan to divide your mind. Do not allow Satan to divide your attention by giving you another choice of having another woman or another man out there. Because that's where Satan will not come in to take and rub off all the blessing that marriage is already having. So attention is key. Spirituality. These are the investment I'm telling you that will help to hold the marriage. Spirituality. You must be spiritually strong, spiritually rooted in your marriage. If you are not spiritually rooted, the marriage can never hold. Everything here on earth, including the marriage, is spiritual. So you must be spiritually rooted. The man in question and the man in question, the both of them coming together must be spiritually strong. Prayer is always needed at all time in the marriage. So you must be spiritually rooted. Teaching. The teaching is key. The husband learn to teach your wife the things she know nothing about. The wife learn to teach your husband. If you're the one that know more than one, teach. Teach about the spiritual life. Teach about everything that can help to build the marriage more and more. Marriage need to be renewed at all times. So teaching is key. Teaching is required in every marriage, either from the man or from the woman. If the man knows more than the woman, let him teach. Let him teach the woman on how to guide herself, on how to protect herself from the hands of Satan. Let me tell you something. Satan will keep on sending his agent to you continually. Satan will send his female angel to the man, and the Satan will also send his male angel to the woman. One of his missions is to ensure that marriage is destroyed, that marriage is desecrated. The moment any of you fall for satanic temptation, that marriage is gone. The only thing that holds marriage is the foundation, the spiritual foundation. Once it's desecrated, once it's destroyed by Satan, you can never revive it back. So ensure to hold it. Marriage is a gold that you must hold with utmost care, so that Satan don't come to steal it. Because there are so many blessings embedded in that treasure box, in that gold, whereas Satan is admiring to steal. So endeavor to ensure that you protect your home at all costs. Now, in 2 Corinthians 9:6-8, look at what it says. It said, remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. So in your marriage, you learn to give. Giving is required. Giving is required. In John 3:16, God, he said, God loved the world by giving his only begotten Son to come and die for us. So in your marriage, giving is highly required, highly needed. Learn to give to one another. Do not allow your partner to always ask you before giving. So giving is key. Giving is highly required in marriages. Giving is what helps to prepare that light to shine. Generate the light to shine upon your life, especially the man. Always make sure your wife is always happy. When you give, you'll be healthy at all times, because there will be peace in your home. Now let's look at the 5 types of giving. We have Proverbs 3:9 tells us, we are to give our first and our best. So giving is necessary in the marriage. Now, that is 1. 2, it said giving is to be done sacrificially. So giving is sacrificial. You give it out, you don't even without thinking twice. 3, it says giving is to be done cheerfully. And also giving is to be done proportionately. You don't say today, when you have, God has already blessed you. When you have, you give to you. You see, your wife or your husband is the second image that God took away from you. So you don't have any excuse for not to give. The money that Satan has engineered you or asked you to go and give to your side chick or your boyfriend outside your marital home, bind it together and give it to your wife or that your husband. Don't allow Satan to take a blessing away from you. The moment you step your leg outside the foundation of your home, you have destroyed your home. So don't allow Satan to play on your intelligence, because he will keep on playing on your intelligence, keep on fighting to ensure that marriage, the home, the foundation, that kingdom is destroyed. Now look at this. Giving. This is how I defined my giving. The giving is a will that connects the spirit to stir the heart, to flow through the invisible to become physical. It's a giving is a will that connects the spirit. Let me tell you, giving is a spirit, and it's a nature. If you don't have that, the spirit in you is not. It's not to have the capacity to give, then you cannot give. Before you give, it must first of all activate within the spirit. That's why I say giving is a will that connects the spirit. So there must be a connection from the spiritual realm. Connect the spirit to stir the heart. So the spirit will stir the heart to ensure that, give. If you want to give money, you have it in your heart to give. So it is not yet physical to stretch forth your hand to give. So it first of all orchestrates in the heart, stimulates in the spiritual body and the heart. So it's a will that connects the spirit to stir the heart, to flow through the physical, through the invisible, because it's yet invisible. It is not yet physical. The giving is still invisible because you are still nursing it inside your heart. So to flow through the invisible to become physical. It is when you are done nursing, preparing, when you now stretch forth the whatever you want to give, whether money or car, it becomes physical. But when you are yet to give, when you are still nursing, preparing, is still spiritual. But you are still, the battling is still going on spiritually inside of you. So that is the whole area or essence of giving in a marriage. So after the marriage, these are all the spiritual investment and all that you need to put into your marriage. So, brethren, I encourage everyone who is already in the marriage today to endeavor to invest into your marriage. The wise ones will always invest in their marriage for their marriage to yield fruit. But the foolish ones, the devil will deceive them not to invest in their marriage. I will stop here today in this particular teaching. Endeavor to follow my page, my Facebook page, Light Embassy, while my YouTube channel is Marriage Embassy. I have always said that the Marriage Embassy is under the ministry Light Embassy. Light Embassy is the one heading all of them. We have Light Embassy, we have Marriage Embassy, we have Light World Nation. Now, Light World Nation and Marriage Embassy is under Light Embassy. Light Embassy is a ministry that is heading all the ministry. So therefore, follow us at all time and like our video, and please share the video to go viral. And also, God has asked me to tell everyone that is listening to my message, if you're a woman or a single girl out there, irrespective of wherever you stay, if you're in abroad, in London, America, you're in Nigeria here, in any of these cities surrounding the country, God said I should tell you, if you have the capacity to create a cell center in your compound, in your home, please do. And win soul. If you're a married woman, all you need to do is just win only married people, married women. So if you are building a cell and you are married, just build a cell for married women only. If you are a man that you are married, build a cell for only married men only. If you are a single girl, build a cell for only single girls only. If you are a single boy, build a cell for only single boys only. What you do is on the cell. It's just 1 hour prayer against every satanic stronghold in marital delay and in marital homes. So endeavor to take this assignment. And if you are willing to take up this assignment, please send me a message on WhatsApp. Just go to my page, follow my page, like and follow, and send me a message that you are interested to build this cell in your home, and I will authorize you immediately, because we are trying to see how we can cut across everyone around this nationwide with this teaching and with this assignment that God has given to me. I remain Father James Rich Okoroma, President of Light Embassy, President of Marriage Embassy, and also President of Light World Nation. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Always endeavor to follow our page, and as you do so, the Almighty Lord in heaven will richly bless you. Thank you, and stay blessed.